So this video is a extended version to one I put up on my other channel, Passionate Protest. If you haven't started following me over there, please do. That channel is more towards poetry and spoken word, a different way to protest, softly, kindly, but still get the important topics out there. Over there, I cover everything, as to where over here it's mostly LGBTQIA plus issues, struggles, things to help the community. But I'm also kind of going back into the domestic violence and sexual assault aspect of things. So this is kind of more into after a divorce. And I'm placing this one over here because divorce affects the community as well. But there is a shorter version on the other channel if you want to check that out as well. It is no longer your business, from surveillance to sovereignty. Divorce is not a question. It's a severance. It's the moment the contract ends, the chains fall, and the soul begins to breathe again. But some ex-partners don't get the message. They linger like ghosts demanding access for a life that no longer belongs to them. They want to know everything. Who you're with, where you go, what you buy, what time you clock in at work, what time you come home, who visits. They send spies. They ask for receipts. They weaponize children, mutual friends, even the court system. They act like your freedom is a threat, because it is. Your freedom is the one thing that they cannot control anymore, and that terrifies them. So, control is dead. Long live self-control. Let's be clear here. Their obsession with your life is not about love. It is about power. It is about keeping you small, scared, and second-guessing yourself. It's about punishing you for leaving. It is about reminding you that they still think they own a piece of you. But they don't. Not your time, not your choices, not your body, not your name, not your spirit. You've taken back the reins, and now control becomes self-control. Not the kind that shrinks you, but the kind that fortifies you. You decide what to share. You decide who gets access. You decide what energy enters into your space. You decide what version of yourself rises each morning. You are no longer under surveillance. You are under your own protection. Boundaries are sacred weapons. Every time you say no, you cast a spell of sovereignty. Every time you say that's not your business, you build a wall of fire. Every time you block, disengage, or walk away, you reclaim sacred ground. You don't owe them updates. You don't owe them explanations. You don't owe them peace of mind at the cost of your own. Let them stew in their discomfort. Let them rage at your silence. Let them realize that the version of you that they controlled is gone. And he or she is never coming back. Surveillance is a curse, and you are the cure. Being watched, tracked, and interrogated is a form of spiritual poisoning. It erodes your intuition. It makes you doubt your joy. It turns every moment into a performance for someone who no longer deserves a front row seat. But you are not a show. You are a sovereign being. You are not a character in their story. You are the author of your own. So you cut the cords, you burn the scripts, you silence the echoes, and you rise. Reclamation is ritual. Reclaiming your life after a divorce is not just healing, it's something holy. It's the ritual of becoming, it's the ceremony of self. It is the fierce, fiery act of saying, I am mine, I am whole. I am not yours to monitor, manage, or mold. I am not your unfinished business. I am not your shadow. I am the light that you can no longer dim. You spend your money without apology. You make your plans without permission. You love without fear. You laugh without guilt. You live without explanation. Because it is no longer their business, and it never will be again.